Hi, welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always with my brother Tim. And today we get some college basketball. We get 2 conference championship games in college football. We get a smaller NHL slate, and we get NBA as well. So it should be a pretty decent slate. But you guys all know, before we get into today's games, before we get into today's slate, we like to take a look back at what happened yesterday, what went right and what went wrong. And finished up a 1.25 units last night, so I definitely can't complain. Looking at the realms of hockey, cash with Florida team total over 3.5. I thought that was a dead play at the end of the first period when they were down 3-0. They catch back up from down 4-1. They score, I want to say, 6 unanswered goals and win that game 7-4. Kind of funny how bad Buffalo is. So that they take care of business in there. No sweat whatsoever if you had the puck line and everything like that. Florida, team total over 3.5, cashes. Tampa Bay, they get their revenge. They also had Andre Vasilevsky against Ville Husso. So Tampa Bay gets the cash there. I had them at -130. Colorado, puck line, +140. They beat Montreal 4-1. Love to see it. Then I did have Carolina team total over 3.5. They did not show up. They lost, I think, 3-2. Washington and Dallas were my 2 biggest killers of the night. I had the team total over and the puck line for the Washington Capitals. Neither of those cash. Nashville does not cash. Dallas goal puck line and Dallas team total over 3.5 does not cash. They win 3-2. I needed an empty net goal so bad, and my night would have been even better. And then I had the team total over and the puck line for the Minnesota Wild. They win 5-2, cash easily in that. NBA, I went 1-3. My only winner was Toronto +4, as they win straight up by 4 points against the Bucks. They do not go over, though, so that was a loser. And then I had I'm trying to find my other NBA game. I had Portland -5. They didn't show up. And I had Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I'll get into that game in a minute.
Yeah, and then college basketball, which I'll let you get into.
Yeah.
And then NFL, I had the Saints +6 and +225 money line. So did not catch either of those.
Heard. I want to start off the day by saying I'm already 1-0 to start the day. I had the Tasmanian Jack Jumpers in Australian basketball. I knew nothing about the game or anything. I just wanted to bet on the Tasmanian Jazz Jumpers. I mean, their freaking jerseys have Looney Tunes on them. How cool is that? So, no, sorry. I wanted to mention that real quick. New favorite basketball team ever. Tasmanian Jack Jumpers from the Australian Basketball League. Anyways, going through what we did yesterday in picks and parlays plays, we went 11-7. 11-7 last night. 2-2 in basketball. Wins from Chicago, which they almost freaking blew that. And then Detroit +12.5. That they only lost by 11, so I was able to catch that. I had the over in the Milwaukee game, wasn't even close. I think I had my worst bet ever. I had Oklahoma City +9.
They didn't cover by 64 points.
Yeah, they lost by 73 points. That is the biggest margin in NBA history. Granted, it's not the most that a team has scored in terms of the Memphis Grizzlies scoring the 156 last night. It was not the highest point spread between two teams, it was the biggest point spread, but it was not the highest a team scored in one game, not even the highest a team scored in regulation. But still, I was on the way wrong side, and I pretty much knew I was on the wrong side when I did Game Time Decision and saw SGA was out. At that point, I'm like, well, that's not going to cover. Little did I know it wasn't going to cover by 60 points. Yeah. Thank you, Oklahoma City. That was a fantastic performance last night. Definitely something to laugh about.
Yeah, the best quarter Oklahoma City had, they lost by 15.
Yeah. But yeah, 2-2 night in the NBA. As Nick mentioned, 3-3 night in hockey. He had all plus monies on there, so we were profitable in hockey about a unit. after last night, a little bit more than a unit, so that was good for hockey. And then college basketball, we went 6-2. I will say I'm a little bit frustrated because I bet the stuff a certain way, and then when I typed up the plays on picks and parlays, so our two losers were Utah, Southern Utah, and East Washington under 151, wasn't even close. And then what I meant to put was Oregon State and Cal over. I put Oregon State and Cal under. I bet the over. Our spreadsheet said the over, and for whatever reason, when I typed them up last night, I misclicked and put under. So the only place that we lost is the place that mattered, which was on picks and parlays. We could have had a 7-1 college basketball night. 6-2, still not bad. So those were our two losers. Winners, we got a double winner in that Towson game. We had Towson -8 and the under 142.5. We had the Earle and TCU game going under. Oakland and UIC going over. Valpo and Drake going over, and then CBAP and CPALI going under. So all those were cashers. Still 6-2. Absolutely fantastic. Really, really happy with how that's going. We are now 191 and 126 in college basketball, up 53.5 units. So really, really killing it there. Having a great season, and we get into some conference play now. So here's where it starts to get interesting. It's a lighter day today, but I'm excited to get into it. So let's go ahead and do that.
Oh yeah, should be a fun day there. Take a look at the chat real quick, Tim. Got my coffee ready. Made 3 free pick parlay again. Hit the like button.
Let's get it.
Upset City in the NHL. Yeah, Blackhawks won. The Senators won.
Boston won.
Boston was a favorite.
Boston was they were a slight favorite. My bad.
And the Kings, yeah, they're in a little bit of trouble right now.
Well, they're having a problem with their defensive players that they have to fill in those extra 55 to 60 minutes of defensive play each night, which is not particularly good for them.
Yeah. Because they're without.
I listen, Nick.
Because they're without Ethan Bear, they're without Tony D'Angelo, they're without Brett Pesci, and they're without Jake Gardner. So they're without 4 of their better defensemen. So yeah,
it happens.
Sharks cashed. Yeah, I'm an Islanders fan, so that wasn't fun. I didn't bet the game, but I was leaning Isles. I hit the leg.
Like an adult.
Appreciate it. But we're gonna kick it on off here with some college football. Because we have 2 conference championship games. I'll go over the first one. Tim will go over the second one here.
Yep.
And we'll kick it on off here with some Hilltoppers and Roadrunners here. Western Kentucky, 3.5-point road favorites in this game. Conference USA championship game. Total 73 in this one. Western Kentucky comes in 8-4. They're 9-3 against the spread. 8-4 over under. 4-2 away from home. UTSA is at 11-1. 8-4 ATS. 6-6 over under. 6-0 at home. I'm on the Roadrunners in this spot here. I got them plus 3.5 points. I also bet them earlier in the week before this line dramatically moved. I got them around plus 105. They're now around plus 140 for the win straight up. So I rebet them this morning at plus 3.5. And if we look at Texas San Antonio here, they obviously didn't win last week, but that was a letdown spot. You just came off of a huge win against UAB, where you came all the way down to the end, and you punched your ticket to the Conference USA Championship game. So this was definitely a flat spot. I'm not gonna hold it against them there. That loss to Northern Texas. Western Kentucky is coming in playing some really good football. They've covered in 5 straight games. They're coming off of a 53-21 win over Marshall, which they didn't particularly look good in the first half. And then they scored 23 in the third quarter, 24 in the fourth quarter, and absolutely run away with that game. So I'm on UTSA here, plus 3.5. I wouldn't be opposed to a first half play here because we saw Western Kentucky can come back in second halves. But I do like the Roadrunners here, plus 3.5 in the Conference USA Championship game. I think they win the conference.
Yeah, I'll say real quick. I do have Roadrunners money line. I got it. I think I got it at 120 something. But it's kind of concerning with this line movement. This one opened at UTSA as 2.5-point favorites. Now they're 3.5-point dogs. This team still has not lost at home. I will say, if UTSA was still undefeated, if they beat North Texas last week, this would 100% be a Western Kentucky spot for me, just because I feel like it would be a letdown. It would be, oh, we're finally up to the last game, and then they crash. They got their loss. There's no pressure on them anymore. They know that they're not making anything big, and they don't have to really go with they don't really have to worry about a undefeated season anymore. They can just go out and play. So for me, I think this is a fantastic spot for UTSA today. I think that's just the spot to go with. Probably lean towards the over as well. I think this is going to be a higher scoring game.
Fair enough. Head back over to the chat. Used money with that Towson pick yesterday. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Western Kentucky team total over. I can see this being a higher scoring game.
That's fun.
I like Kentucky, but home field advantage, I'll be fade. That's fair.
That's fair. You don't have to bet every single game just because it's a bowl game.
It's a championship game, yeah.
Oh, championship game. You know what I mean.
What's good, KJ? What's wrong with Capitals and Carolina yesterday? They lost.
They lost, yep.
They didn't score more than the other team. Carolina is struggling with defensive players, and then I don't have a reason behind Washington. Washington's been playing really well as of late.
Yeah.
Moving on here. This is the game Tim will go over. We have the Oregon Ducks versus the Utah Utes. Utes 2.5-point neutral site favorites, total 57.5. This game being played at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. What are you looking at for this game?
I actually personally love this game. This is just a really good spot. I like Oregon. I think a lot of people recency bias is going to come in and see, oh well, Utah just beat Oregon like 3 weeks ago, 38-7. We got to keep in mind, Oregon was in like a big letdown spot there. I believe they just came off of they beat WSU, but they were that was a big letdown spot. That was a trap spot in general that day against Utah. I think this is a good spot. I grabbed Oregon on the money line. I got it like 115. This line has dropped. It started up at a 3-point favorite for Utah. Now they're down to 2.5, which is moving in the right direction for us. I like Oregon. I think they get the revenge because Oregon's going to come into this game pissed because now they get to face the team that essentially knocked them out of the playoff. And they're going to go in, and I wouldn't be surprised if we came back tomorrow and we saw that they won 42-28 or something like that, and they just smacked them. And I just see Oregon winning this game by margin. So Oregon, I took them on the money line. I really like this spot.
Yeah, and one positive to look at that game with Oregon after that Oregon loss to Utah is they did come out the next game, and after they got punched in the mouth, they did come out and play a really good game against Oregon State, and they covered the spread there. So I can definitely see a little comeback here for the Oregon Ducks. Obviously, they're not a team that's going to make the playoffs as a 2-loss team. They wouldn't either. They wouldn't be able to do that regardless. But I think this is going to be a good, hopefully a good statement here for Oregon, maybe to make a New Year's Six Bowl.
Yep.
Back to the chat. Good morning, twins. Let's get it.
Good morning, Nathan.
I like Oregon as well.
Yep.
That Oregon D-lineman's a top 10 draft picks.
Not the Jets. I'm a Jets fan. No, not the Jets. Poor guy. But yeah, we got a decent amount of slate. By the way, we don't really have any. It's a light slate for college basketball. So if you guys are interested in a free pick or something, we have a free pick video up on the site. A free pick video up on ESB for that Virginia game, and we also threw a free pick up on the Earle Sports Bet site. So if you guys want to check that out, actually it gives us a perfect opportunity before we jump into to NHL. We have a little bit of a promo, and we're gonna go ahead and run a bumper real quick and let this speak. So 1 second.
Hey guys, EarleSportsBets.com has finally launched, and to show our appreciation for you, click on the link below or go to EarleSportsBets.com/promo to get the 7-day package for only $49. That's $120 in savings. Thanks, guys.
Cool. I just want to quickly, I want to keep throwing that one out there because The Earle Sports Bet site is up and running. We just want, even if you guys don't go over and buy anything from it, just go over and check it out. We do have our free picks up on the site, so go ahead and just pull. I'm just pulling it up so that you guys can see it and everything. And we're just really, really excited for it. So over on the Earle Sports Bet site, you guys can go over and check out the Earle Sports Bets. And then if we scroll down, we have packages, obviously. Don't worry about those. We got a couple free picks out for today. One in that Laker game that we did the free pick video for last night. Kansas game and UTSA we just gave out. But we do have a couple of free picks over there. So just go ahead, check out the website. We're excited for it. So I just wanted to throw that one out. Let's go ahead and jump into Cowboys money line. There you go. Pistons, yes. Spurs, yes. Grizzlies, that one must have been a sweater. And Bucks under. I had the Bucks over, so that kind of sucked. But she's nice. Yeah, she's nice. She's my girlfriend. You're a Jets fan too. That's why thanks. But we'll go ahead and jump into Nick's run. We're going to jump into hockey first, just because it's a smaller slate, and figured why not let Nick go at it for a little bit, have some fun. We'll go ahead and start it off in New York. The Rangers are hosting the San Jose Sharks. Total of 5.5 in this game. Rangers are around a 195, 200 favorite in this game. Nick, where are you looking?
Yeah, look at the spot here. We have the Sharks coming in 13-9-1. They're 13-10 ATS, 8-15 over under, 8-5 on the road this year. Then we get the Rangers coming in 14-4-3, 12-9 ATS, 8-12 over under, 6-1-1 at home this year at Madison Square Garden. It's projected to be James Reimer versus Igor Stasterkin in net here. We have Reimer, who's 8-4-1 with a 2.05 goals allowed average, a 934 save percentage, and 1 shutout. We have Igor Shesterkin, who is 12-3-2 with a 2.15 goals allowed average, a 935 save percentage, and 1 shutout. And this is a Rangers team that I've been backing a decent amount this year. They are coming in on 4 straight wins. They've puck lined their last 3 games. And I'm going to be right back on their puck line here tonight. I was on them the other night against Philadelphia. They got the job done there. They beat Boston 5-2. They beat the Bridgeport Islanders 4-1. And on the other side, we have, I believe this is the last game of a East Coast road trip for the San Jose Sharks here, where they're coming in, winning all 3 of their games so far. But I feel like this could be a flat spot for the Sharks. I like the Rangers on the puck line here, minus the goal and a half, around plus 120, plus 125. I think they get the job done here. I really like the Rangers in this spot.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Rangers on the puck line. No. Okay. We'll go ahead and move on. Winnipeg Jets are hosting the New Jersey Devils in this next game. Jets around a 185, 190 favorite in this game. Total of 5.5. Anything from this one, Nick?
No, I'm not a huge fan of this game. We have New Jersey coming in 9-8-4, 10-11 against the spread, 11-8 over under, 3-4-2 on the road. Winnipeg 10-8-4, my bad. 10-12 ATS, 9-12 over under, 7-3-1 at home this year. We have New Jersey coming in on a second half of a back-to-back. They lost last night 5-2 to the Minnesota Wild. Catch the Wild puck line and team total in that game. After getting puck lined against San Jose and getting and then puck lining the Philadelphia Flyers, their last 3 goals have scored exactly 7, or last 3 games have scored exactly 7 goals each. I lean towards, I guess, the over in this spot, but we have Winnipeg here, who's coming in off that 1-0 loss to Arizona. That was on the 29th. They haven't played in almost a week. So looking at the spot here, this is a stay away for me here. I would lean Winnipeg, lean the over, not getting involved though.
Fair enough. AJ says he likes the Devils this year.
Me too. I do like the Devils this year, but just they're going through a little bit of a slump.
Okay, Nick. Well, I know you like this next game, and let's do this one. Vegas Golden Knights at Arizona take on the Coyotes. Golden Knights are on a 2-20 favorite in this game, total of 6. Where are you going this one?
Yeah, look at the spot here. We have the Vegas Golden Knights coming in 12-10-0, 8-14 against the spread, 13-8 over under. They're 5-5 on the road this year. Arizona 5-16-2. They are 10-13 ATS, 9-14 over under, 2-6-1 at home this year. Vegas coming in losing 2 straight in 3 of their last 4 games. They lost to Anaheim in a thriller the other night, 6-5. They lost to Edmonton 3-2. They did beat Nashville 5-2, but the game before that they lost 5-2 to the St. Louis Blues. On the other side, we have the Arizona Coyotes, who are playing, I want to say, the best hockey of the season so far for them. Even though they've lost 3 of 4, they've also won 3 of their last 6, which going 3-3 recently is pretty good considering they went 2-13-2 to start the season. Wedgwood's been playing really good in net, and of course they had the Karel Vejmelka 46 save shutout against Winnipeg. They had back-to-back overtime wins against LA and Detroit. So this team is starting to play better. They're starting to play a little bit more competitive. They covered a puck line plus 1.5 against Dallas. And this is a spot where I just went full out. I took the Arizona money line in this spot around plus 195. I think that this is a spot that they can win this game. I think they're a very live dog. I don't particularly trust Vegas away from home. So I'm going to take a shot here with the home underdog here in the Arizona Coyotes plus the 195 in this spot.
There you go. Maybe a home wolf, home Yodi. No? Okay. Suppness. Under 6. Thoughts on the total, Nick?
I would lean under. Vegas is more of an under team on the road.
That's fair. We got 2 more games to go over in the NHL. Edmonton is in Seattle. The Oilers are taking on the Kraken. Total of 6, minus 125, 130 for the Edmonton Oilers. Where are you looking at this one?
Yeah, looking at the spot here, we have Edmonton coming into this game 16-5. They're 11-10 ATS. They're 13-8 over under. They are 7-4 on the road this year. Seattle 8-13-2, 11-12 over under, 15-6. Or 11-12 ATS, 15-6 over under, 5-6-0 on the road. And looking at these 2 teams, we have Edmonton coming in actually winning 3 straight games, 5-2 versus Pittsburgh, 3-2 versus Vegas, and 5-3 versus Edmonton. They've actually kind of impressed me, considering they're still without their bigger defensemen. Seattle has been playing much better as of late as well. They've won 4 of their last 6 games. They've won 2 of their last 3. And their last game they lost in a shootout, so they got a point in 5 of their last 6 games. And I'm going to say release the Kraken here. I like the Kraken on the money line here on plus 110, plus 115. I think they're, once again, a very live dog in this spot. So give me Seattle plus the 110, plus the 115, whatever the line is now. I think they get the win in this game.
I like it. Release the Kraken. Looks like Lex is against you. He's liking the Oilers. In reg, Oilers on the money line. So, hey, can't agree on everything. That's fine. That's why they play the game. Final game of the night: Calgary Flames, Anaheim Ducks. Calgary around a minus 125, 130. Total of 5.5. Where are you looking at this one, Nick?
Yeah, we have the Flames coming into this game 14-4-5. They're 13-10 against the spread, 10-13 over under, 10-2-2 on the road this year. Really good road team. Then we get Anaheim, who's 13-8-3, which is better than any of us expected. They're the best team ATS this season, 20-4 ATS. Pretty good. They stay in games. 13-11 over under, 9-4-1 at home. And I think it might be Dan Vladar in net because this is the second half of a back-to-back for Calgary, I believe. Markstrom played last night against the Kings in their 3-2 win. We confirmed that. Yeah, he had 40 saves and 42 shots. Looked really good. I think this is probably a Dan Vladar spot for these Calgary Flames, which is a little bit of a downgrade. It'll probably be Gibson in net for these Ducks. And I'm going to quack it on up here. Give me the home dog here with the Anaheim Ducks around plus 110. I think that they win this game straight up. I mean, Anaheim has been a team I like to back, and I'm going to do it again here. Give me the Ducks plus 110 in the spot.
There you go. There you go. I don't think that play is quacked up at all. Golden Knights in regulation. I believe you're against that one.
Yeah, I'm on the Utes.
Hi, awesome people. Hi, Nino. We just showed your thing that you recorded last night. Calgary puck line.
No.
Ducks get killed today. I'm rooting for them season long now.
Yeah, one thing I will probably not do the rest of the season is play a puck line against Anaheim because they're 20-4 against the puck line this year.
There you go. I don't mind that at all. How about some NBA action, Nick?
Nah, I'm good. All right, that's going to wrap it up for this one.
Nope. Well, we got a decent-sized NBA slate for today. Let's go ahead and jump into it, Nick.
Yeah, we have the Miami Heat at the Indiana Pacers in this one here. Pacers around 5.5 home favorites, around 207.5 the total. What are you looking at for this one?
Yeah, stay tuned. I might actually add a play to this one. I'm liking Indiana. I've been on Indiana on and off throughout the season. Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo will be out. Jimmy Butler should be out, and he's expected to be out for Friday and Saturday as well. Or today's Friday. Expect to be out today and tomorrow. So he's not going to be out in for a while. And Bam Adebayo is going to be out indefinitely. He will need surgery on that thumb after he tore his UCL. So that's just two big blows for Miami. I think we're going to see them start to go down a little bit. So I want to be on the Pacers. I think they could win this one. Stay tuned. If I add it, go to the EarleSportsBets.com site and look under free picks. It could be under there. If it's not under there, then I didn't add it. So leaning towards Indiana. We'll see you later.
Yeah, this is actually a game I do have a play on, and I'm on the Heat in this spot. I did adjust them down 3 points, and there's still value on this line here in this spot. I'm going to take a shot here. You're getting 5.5 points, but still a team with decent depth in the Miami Heat. So, I had this game projected around 2. 2-point favorites should be the Pacers in the spots here. So I'm going to take a shot here, plus 5.5 with Miami Heat.
Yeah, the problem is I don't know anybody, though. I mean, you got Kyle Lowry and Tyler Herro. Do you think they can win a game just off of that?
Don't need them to win. I just need them to keep it within 5.
Do you think they keep it within 5?
Yes.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. If you look at the public money, it's all on one side. For which one? Which game? What's up, guys? Good morning. Good morning. Fade public, maybe. I'm guessing that's the Ducks game.
I don't know.
Butler is out. You're going under. Okay. Edmonton and Ducks puck line under in the Orlando game. Let's get it. Nick's against you on Edmonton. Ducks, he's with you on, and I'll be with you with that Orlando game. We'll go over that in just a second. NHL. Fair enough. I really like this game, though.
Yeah, Cleveland Cavaliers are at the Washington Wizards. Wizards 3.5-point home favorites in this game. Total 208.5. Where are you looking at for this matchup?
Yeah, I'm going to keep riding with my boys. I'm going back to the Cavs. This team is a covering machine. And whenever I can get them plus points, including plus over a possession, so 3.5, I got it at 4. I think this is a really, really good spot for Cleveland. I really do like this squad. I know Washington is pretty good at home. They're 8-2 at home this year. They're 14-8 overall. The thing is, Cleveland's one of the best teams against the spread this year. I believe they're back up to number 2 against the spread. I've been making money on them all year long. Only team that's better than them against the spread is the Golden State Warriors. So this Cleveland team is making me money, and I'm going to keep riding them. I think this is a good spot. Give me the Cleveland Cavaliers plus the 3.5. Let's do this.
Don't mind that. Yeah. Looking at this spot for me, let me get my numbers up for this game. I had this game projected at Washington -2. So I see around 1.5 value here with these Cleveland Cavaliers. It just wasn't one that I had. There was not enough value for me to get to it. If that can get up to a 4, 4.5, I'll add that to my card. But nothing on the game so far.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Avs have been balling. Yes, they have. Under 208, I can go with the under. Wizards have been a really good under team this year. Wizards money line now. Cover machine under Cavs. Yeah, I don't mind the under. Caps doing their thing. Deadskins won. He means Blackhawks. Wizards may not cover, but they absolutely will win. That's fine.
Wait, what?
You like the Cavs plus the points here. There you go. Yeah, all of the Cavs. Go ahead and move on, though.
Yeah, the Sixers are at the Atlanta Hawks in this spot here. Hawks 1.5-point home favorites in this game, total 213. I have a side and a total in this one, Tim. Where are you looking?
Yeah, I just have the total. I'm going to go under in this game. I got it at under 214. I got this one lined around 207. This is two Eastern Conference teams that whenever they seem to play each other, it always seems to be low scoring and a defensive battle. And I don't see anything different this time. At 214, I don't know if one team even gets to 100. I think this could be easily a 100 to 97 final. And this one tanks way under the total. I just like the under in this one. So defensive matchup, let's go under.
Yeah, I'm on the under as well. And then I also took minus 125 with the Hawks money line in this spot here. I have a Hawks team that's 8-2 at home so far this season versus a 76ers team that we know they've had their struggles on the road in the past. So I feel like this is a nice spot for the Atlanta Hawks to get a nice win as well. I think they do here. I had this game projected around Hawks minus 3.5. So seeing it at 1.5 and then just taking it for minus 125. I like the Hawks in this spot.
Let's get it. On Cavs until they cover. I will say real quick with Cavs, I will back them every single time I get plus points with them. If I have to lay points, I'm not taking them. That's not a good spot unless I really think it's a good spot for them. But when I get plus points for the Cavs, that's when I want to take them. What's up, my guys? Let's get it. Let's cash today. Hit the like button, people. Show some appreciation. Subscribe and share. Let's get it. Cavs plus the points. Let's get it. Yep. Under 213. If Embiid is out, I cannot see. I don't think Embiid's supposed to be out today. I got nothing on an injury report for Joel Embiid. Unless I'm missing something, I don't think he should be out today. No, I got nothing on the injury report. Rolling with the Hawks. They're pretty good at home. Yep. Hawks under. Yep. Lean Atlanta on the spread. I would be leaning Atlanta on the spread as well. Atlanta's really good at home. Go ahead and move on to this game, which I like this game as well.
Yeah, we have the Minnesota Timberwolves here at the Brooklyn Nets. Nets 7-point home favorites in this one. Total 222. Where are you looking?
I'm gonna go with the doggies. I'm taking Minnesota. I got them at 7.5, so I got them at a good line. They're still 7-3 their last 10 games. They've covered in those games as well. Granted, Brooklyn is 8-2 in their last 10 games. They could win this game for all I care, but Minnesota's going to cover. Minnesota's going to keep this one close. Brooklyn 4-6 against the spread their last 10 games. Even though Brooklyn is one of the best teams in the league, or one of the best teams, they're the best team in the East, I should say, not in the league. I think Minnesota covers. I think they get hot enough. I think they keep it close enough. Give me Minnesota plus the 7.5, 7 if that's the case now.
Gotcha. Yeah. Looking at the spot for me, I had this game handicapped at Brooklyn minus 7.5, so I see really no value on either side in this game. So this was just a plain and simple pass for me.
Yep. Joel Embiid's in. 76ers in the under. I like the under in general in that game, so Wolves plus the 222 and the under. That's a little bit of a bold move. Oh, Karl Anthony Towns is questionable.
The tailbone injury.
Yeah. They all should play. We should be good. And the under. That's a little bit bold. I don't mind that. What up? No, they're not on the second leg of a back-to-back. They played on the first against Boston. They had yesterday off. Minnesota plus 8.5. A little more comfortable. I see the Nets 114-107. I would be all right with that too. Not sure if Karl-Anthony Towns is playing. He is considered questionable. Stay time for game time decision. You'll know all the injury reports at that show, so we'll see. Manny got them at +8. Nice. Atlanta do have injuries. Atlanta, the only injury that they have is Bogdanovich.
We also got Hunter and Reddish.
Yeah, but they haven't played in a while, so I don't really count them. We got you. So we'll see. Ooh, we get this game.
Oh yeah, bum fight. The Orlando Magic are at the Houston Rockets in this one here. Rockets 2.5-point home favorites, total 217.5. What are we looking here?
Stop it. Get some help.
That being said, I have a play on this one. Christian Wood is actually going to be probable. Okay. And Kevin Porter Jr. is questionable for this game. I'm going under. This total is way too high. I got it lined around a 207. It's actually one of my favorite plays of the day. Because two of the three plays I've been riding pretty much all year long. Orlando team total under, Oklahoma City team total under, Houston team total under. And why not keep riding that? I can go under. I can go team total for both teams. I could see this one being an ugly 99-93 type game. I don't like either side. I would never choose a side between these two teams. If anything, maybe a lean towards Orlando just because I get plus points, but a 5-18 versus a 5-16 team, you shouldn't be choosing a side. But as for a total, I really do like the under in this game.
Yeah, I'm on the under as well in this game, and I'm also leaning towards the Rockets in this spot. I had this game projected around 3.5, so I see a point of value here at the Rockets, and I'm tempted to add the Magic team total under 107.5 for this spot potentially as well. I just don't trust the Rockets to really play good enough defense for that though, so I'm going to stay off of the team total. I'm just going to stick with the under 217.5 in this spot.
I like it. Yeah, Memphis put up like 150 points last night. Yikes. Starting to score in the game. Yeah, the games are starting to go over. So I'm not interested in the over in that one. I'm on the under in that game. Good old bump fight. Yup. Under. Yes. Neither of the teams will break 100. I 100% agree. Spurs +4 was good. One straight up, and my Pistons covered. There you go. Yeah, the Spurs I leaned Spurs, but I never got to it. I see two bad teams going in, no defense. I see two teams that can't shoot the ball for crap. Under. Let's cash it. Let's get it. Rockets play better defense at home. Sure, if they call it defense. Can't even pick a side on a bum fight. Yeah, no. And it's not so much picking. Not so much I like a defense or play better defense. I don't think defense needs to be played. These teams will just miss anyway. So
yeah, I'll probably be staring at Orlando team total under for the whole day and probably bet it later. I'll probably post it up on the Facebook group and a community post if I do get to it.
Yep, there you go. We got 4 NBA games left today. We'll go to this game, Nick.
Dallas Mavericks are at the New Orleans Pelicans in this one here. Mavericks 7.5-point home favorites, total of 216 in this game. I'm not getting to this game. Where are you looking?
I'm not getting to it at all either. Two teams that I really just can't get a beat on this year. I still don't understand why this New Orleans team is this bad. 6-18 this year. They're done. They should start tanking. They should start trying to get some good draft picks. They should. Well, they already are, but yeah. Dallas 11-9. Dallas should very well win this game, but the question is, would they cover a 7.5? I think it would be a lean towards Nola in this one at the +7.5. But I really don't like this game.
Yeah, I think this game is priced correctly. I had this game at 7.5. It's 7.5, so this was an easy stay off for me. If I had to get to anything, I'd probably lean with Dallas because I've made some money with Dallas this year, but there's no line value.
There you go. Well, let's go back to the chat and then we'll go to the next game. Had Bucks -4, then the Greek Freak got ruled out near game time and they lost. Shake my head. Betting early is cool, beating line movements, but sometimes it bites you like last night. Yeah,
I was on Toronto.
It happens.
I was on Toronto.
I was on the over, so that didn't help me out either. Near tip-off, yeah. It happens. Mavs -7.5 against my NOLA Pens. That's fine.
Pels.
Pels.
You said Pens.
Pels, yeah. I like the under, and it's a 100 gambler game. Which one? Which one? Which game? I'm guessing the Houston game. Porzingis playing better. Okay, that's fine. The NBA is rigged. That's okay. No, it's not. Mavs pass. Yeah, pass on that game. 2 games left, and this one was fun to go over last time, but this time... Oh, wait, no, sorry. We never went over this game.
Yeah, the Utah Jazz are hosting the Boston Celtics in this one here. Jazz 8-point home favorites in this spot with a total of 210. Where are we looking?
Yeah, I just didn't get to this one either. That's why I wanted. That's why I almost skipped over it. I guess I lean towards Utah with the -8. I think they get the job done tonight, but I don't see enough value on this game in order to bet it. I had this one, the total lined around at 213, so not really any value on the line as well. So, yeah, this one's just a gross game. I'm not really too interested. Jaylen Brown out for the Boston Celtics in this one, so this one's probably going to be a pass for me. Not really too interested in it.
Yeah, this was a pass as well. It's a 0.5 point lean towards the Celtics in this spot. I had this game around 7.5. So pass for me here. Not getting involved.
Fair enough. We'll go ahead and jump to this game, Nick.
Yeah, Phoenix Suns are at the Golden State Warriors here. Warriors around 7-point home favorites at a total of 216.5. Where are we looking?
This one I do have something on. And last time we had these two teams play, it was close to a pick 'em, and I had the Suns. Devin Booker is out for this game. It is in Golden State. I'm going Golden State. I grabbed a -7. I think they win this one by double digits. Phoenix, I just don't think they can compete right now with Warriors without Booker. Keep in mind, Phoenix is on a second leg of a back-to-back. They played Detroit last night, and that was a closer game than people expected. They had to play down to the end. So, unfortunately, Suns fans, your 18-game winning streak is probably over after tonight. I think Golden State takes care of business in this one and wins by double digits at home.
Yeah, I mean, looking at this spot for me, I guess it'd be, I had it around 6.5, 7 the line, so I'm passing on this one here.
That's fair. Final game of the night.
Yeah, the Clippers are on the road, in air quotes, at the Los Angeles Lakers in this one here. Lakers now -2-point favorites in this spot. Where are we looking at for this one?
Yeah, everybody knows how much I love betting on the Lakers, but I'm going to. I really just do not trust this Clippers team right now. That's the big thing, is this Clippers team has been very, very shaky. They're 3-7 their last 10, 2-8 against the spread in those games. Losing to Sacramento, I'll give them that one. I'll give them Sacramento because Paul George sat out that game. A loss to New Orleans is not acceptable. Loss to Golden State, fine. Not covering against Detroit, losing to Dallas in overtime, barely beating Dallas, losing to NOLA again, losing to Memphis, losing to Chicago. Chicago's fine. And, I mean, they took care of the Spurs, but this Clippers team is tail spinning. And this is not a team I want to come anywhere close to. I grabbed the Lakers on the money line. And you guys know how much I do not bet the Lakers. But LeBron will be in today. And Anthony Davis will be in too. I think this is going to be a closer game. I just took him on the money line instead of worrying about the -1. I'm grabbing the Lakers tonight at home.
Yeah, I was super close to pulling the trigger on the Clippers in this spot, especially getting +2, +110 in this spot. But yeah, I'm going to pass on this one here to end the night. I would be leaning Clippers though.
Fair enough. Let's go back to the thing. You went 3 out of 4 on your parlay. Hey, 14 parlay. That's the best way to go 3-1. Dallas blew them out the other night, so no, might be a get-back game. Fair enough. You can't tell me the Raptors win that game if Giannis is in. I could tell you that because the NBA is freaking insane sometimes. Orlando. Yes, 1-800-GAMBLER. Yep. Warriors. Yep. Under. Don't mind that. Orlando. Yes. Gotcha. No D-Book. Exactly. That's why I'm all over the Golden State Warriors, especially Golden State Warriors at home. So there you go. Pass. Utah, no opinion. Me too. Is that a Circa hat? Yes, that's a Circa hat.
Yes.
Clippers most inconsistent team in the league. Yes, they're consistent at being inconsistent.
They're consistently inconsistent.
LeBron is back. In college basketball, Texas. Oof, that's a steep one. Texas is against. I remember seeing this one. Okay, yeah, you're gonna be laying what 30-something points with Texas. Have fun with that one. I mean, we've done it. We've laid 33 points on Houston the other day. Cornell, we have that one lined around an 11-point game. I don't have the necessary lines up for. Let me actually pull up the lines so we can actually go over these. First of all, Texas, that's a 25.5-point spread. At this point, we might have value on Texas at this point, but not going to really touch that one. Cornell is at a 7.5. It would be a lean towards Cornell at the -7.5. We have them as 11-point favorites. Furman, we do have that one bet, and we have the under in that game. We have that one lined around a 151. If you like Furman, yeah, it would be a lean towards Furman. Furman's a 7.5-point favorite, so that's fine. St. John's, I'll tell you right now, we're on the opposite side. We got Kansas, and then Fairfield against Canisius. Canisius. We have Canisius as a 0.5-point favorite. They're 1.5-point favorites. No real value on that one. So good luck on today. Everything looks good, fine to us, minus that St. John's play. Lakers money line, yes. Happy Friday, happy bet day. Clippers. I can't click on that comment. There we go. Clippers winning. No, they're not. I don't think so. But that is all the games for today. But before we jump into any recaps or anything like that, I realized I forgot to put my plays in the scroller, so my thing has been rolling with nothing. That is fantastic. Let me go ahead and put them in. But before we jump into it, let's go run this again, and then we'll go over a couple other housekeeping things, and we'll get to the recap.
Hey guys, EarleSportsBets.com has finally launched, and to show our appreciation for you, click on the link below or go to EarleSportsBets.com/promo to get the 7-day package for only $49. That's $120 in savings. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, so if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys will like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description: Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, and our merch, all linked down below. And as for the Picks and Parleys family, Craig did his show earlier. He did his, I believe it's 5 picks with 5 picks in the consensus, or 4 picks in the consensus. Me and Nick live now. Higgs should be live at 12, 1:30 for Allie and Morning Wood. 6 o'clock game time decision today. And then a bunch of free picks and stuff coming out as well there. So that is everything for the housekeeping. Now we'll go ahead and run our recap. I'm on Cleveland plus 3.5. Under in that Atlanta game. Minnesota plus 7.5. Orlando under. Golden State -7. And then I'm also on Oregon against Utah today as my college football favorite play.
Yeah, for me, I'm on the Roadrunners of UTSA plus 3.5 in the Conference USA Championship game. In the NHL, I'm on the Rangers on the puck line. I'm on Arizona plus the 195. I'm on Seattle around plus 110, and Anaheim around plus 112. I'm on the Heat plus 5.5. I'm on the Hawks minus 125 on the money line. I'm also on the under in the Hawks game, and then the under in the Magic game as well.
I like it. Back to the chat for just a second. Congrats on the new site. Thank you, Aegis. We appreciate that. Monmouth, first half -1. What do we have that one lined at? Monmouth, New Jersey. We have them as a 0.5-point favorite. So I guess that works. That's fine. Golden State all day. Get that money game. And then the Lakers. I like it. But Nick, go ahead and wrap up the stream for today.
Yeah, that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. I want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. And turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we go live here at ESB, which is every single morning, 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. That's going to just about wrap it up for this one. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here, as always, with my brother Tim. This has been another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. Thank you, guys, and good luck.
See you.